Okay, we're getting ready to start a new project, and had to pick up a couple things for it. We're gonna be doing a project on the Kubota tractor, and we're gonna be doing like a preventive type situation where we're gonna do a modification to try to aid in preventing the front axle of the Kubota tractor from developing a leak at the seal. It seems from uh, different avenues of researching the problem online, there's been some discussion that because the front axle is a sealed unit and cannot breathe, when the fluids get hot from using the Kubota tractor, the front end loader, a lot, and while it's in four-wheel drive, uh, the the gear oil in the front end heats up, expands, lets off some gases, and it's trapped inside there, and it has to escape. And when it does, it escapes out of the weakest point, which is the seals, since the system is sealed up. So we're going to add a vent tube. What I did, I ordered a new fill plug, and I ordered the fill plug from Messick's. The cost on the fill plug was $2.72. The shipping was $7, so I paid more for the shipping than I did for the plug. But I got a new plug, and what I'm going to do, my plan is to bore a hole in this plug to make this plug the vent. Okay, and then I'll still have the original plug that I can put back in there should this modification not work out. So I didn't want to just bore a hole in the one that's there. I'd rather work with an extra one. So I bought one. I got that. With shipping, I was looking at $7, $8, $9, $10 for that. Most of that was shipping. Then I went to Napa. Okay, got a nice, got a bucket over at Napa. It's running a special. If you buy a bucket, you get 20% off your purchase. So what ended up happening was, on the entire items that I bought, I got a free bucket, and I saved 50 cents off of what I bought. So over there, I bought a 1/8 inch pipe thread by 1/4 inch hose ID, nanny. Okay, and basically what we're going to do is, let's see if I can get the item number to show up on there. That's the item number right there, 90547. I also bought a 1/8 inch pipe thread by 1/4 inch hose barb. That's going to screw into this nanny just like this. We're going to screw that into there. I bought the drill bit that is a 5/16 drill bit, which is made to fit a 1/8 inch 27 national pipe thread, which is the same pipe thread as this thread right here, which is a tapered pipe thread, by the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to chuck this up in the lathe. We're going to use this bit and bore a hole in it. Then we're going to use this tap, and we're going to tap those threads out. Then we're going to screw this into here, and then we're going to screw this into the tractor axle. And then we're going to, I still haven't purchased the hose yet. We're going to purchase a hose to go onto here and do a few other things. run this up and use it as a vent situation. So the cost on these items right here from Napa, with the bucket and everything, came out to, of course, and I got the bucket for free, $17.05. $17.05. So, you know, I'm gonna have a few dollars in this modification, but it, you know, if it keeps the front end from developing a leak again, it'll be well worth it. So the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get this drilled out, tap it, and get this where it'll screw into here. And then we may test fit this plug, because I haven't even test fit it yet. I hope it's the right plug, but I ordered it for that tractor, so it should be. Test fit the plug, make sure it goes in, and we've got the right angle of the dangle on this thing. And then we'll go back to Napa possibly, or wherever, and get some hose for this, and a couple other items, and then we'll get on the tractor and show you exactly how we're going to go about doing it. Stay tuned. Okay, we've got the fill plug for the tractor chucked up into the 3-jaw chuck on the Craftsman Atlas lathe. We got a center drill set up in here, and we're going to center drill a place to go ahead and drill a hole into this plug. Let's see, we're going to go with not a super slow speed, but not a super fast speed either. Let's see. Get us a little bit of cutting oil. Initiate. Go ahead and tighten down this stop here. See if we can initiate a cut. Got our center drill ready. Now we'll change out the bit. And we're using a 5/16 bit. Just gonna go ahead and drill this hole. Whole board in here, and tighten down the tailstock. Okay. Just a little cutting hole on here. Need this for a little bit. Okay, we're getting ready to we got the tap here now. We're gonna see what kind of tap we got. See if we can locate a tap handle. Hang on to this little thing there and see if we can put that tap back in there. You know, these taps, they never seem to make it back in the right holders. End up all over the place, and don't want to fit in there. Need a bigger tap holder. Well, let's see. No, need one bigger than that too. Hell, shoot, I have to end up using a wrench. You have to use a wrench on this thing. I can't seem to find a tap holder that is big enough to fit the darn thing, which is shocking because I've got piles of them around here. Okay, put a little bit of pressure on there. Let's see if we can just put a wrench on it. Okay. A lot of chips in them flutes. Okay. Let's thread it up in there and see how far it goes. Oh yeah, she's going, she's going, she's going, she's going. All the way up in there. Cool. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright. Sweet. So now what I'm going to do, get that out of the way, we're going to take that center out. And we're going to put this in there and just chamfer that thing. Then we're going to take it out, flip it over, chamfer the other side, and make sure that's out. Yep, it's out. Alright. Alright. Now I'm going to chamfer this side right here a little bit. Knock that sharp edge off. Oh yeah. No sharp edge there. Alright. Flip it around. And we're going to go ahead and knock his sharp edge off this side. Ever so gingerly. Alright. That's it. All tapped out. Taper, and this seems to go all the way down to the bottom, so by the time I wrap tape on it, it should be good. Yep, nice fit. Alright, just gotta blow these threads out with the air compressor. And then I'll probably just run a tap down in there by hand, kind of loosely, just to clean the threads out one final time. And hopefully this project will be working out like I want it to. We'll see. Alright. I guess the next part is going to be to go pick up some hose and a couple other odds and ends, and then we'll get out there and start working at the tractor. Okay, so the next thing that I got for the project was gotta get the receipts together. I got some hose here, gas line hose, fuel line hose, whatever you want to call it, and that's going to run out of the vise that we put together on there. It's the right size to slide up on that hose barb. We got a pack of clamps to clamp the hose on there with, and we got a filter. Got it all at Advanced Auto Parts, and let's see, the hose clamps, I forgot to get them, I had to go back and get them. They were $2.62. The hose here and the filter was it was $11.53 for both of these items. $5.96 for the fuel line, and $4.99 for the filter. I bought 4 feet of fuel line. I probably won't need the whole 4 feet, but I figured I'm going to cut it to fit. Anyway, just kind of wanted to give an overview of that part of it. Okay, then I went to Lowe's and I got some various different size hose clamps. Got a big one, which I'm pretty sure this is way too big for what I need. This is the next size down, which seemed like a big drop in size to me, but I'm thinking this is the size I'll be needing. But if it's smaller than that, then I got a little smaller size here that I can try. So that's the material that we've picked up so far. So we'll go ahead and try to get the rest of this thing put together. Alright, so we got the piece screwed together that we have purchased, and this is the plug that goes in there, supposed to, and we modified it by boring a hole in it, tapping it out, and we're ready to fit it in here and see if it's going to actually fit. So we'll go ahead and unscrew this one. Okay, and I didn't order a new seal because they didn't list the seal, so we're going to use the old seal, and we're going to screw it in here, and hopefully I'll try to tighten this thing up a little bit. It looks like that's about it. And then that's gonna go like that. And now what we're gonna do, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hook a hose onto here and run it that way. So this was a good, looks like a good fit, and it seems to tighten up on there all right. And so let's get some hose together, and we'll try that part of it.